I cleanse the energy or energies in all directions of time back to their source or to God with love. I have to correct myself. I cleanse all the dense energies in all directions of time back to their source or to God with love. And I lovingly call forth all the guardian angels and all the guardian spirits from the highest light and ask for support for this farewell reading. And no, don't worry, peeps. This is not a farewell from the channel. This is the farewell from this apartment because I'm going to move out. So I decided to do a farewell reading. And for the protection, I call upon all the guardian spirits and ask lovingly for protection. So welcome, my peeps. Cosmic Duckling here. And I forgot to open the box. My oracle card box. So now let us open the oracle card box. Yeah, we are we have a guest here. Jazz is here. And as I said, we are going to do a farewell reading. And this is because I had so much experiences here, and this apartment is clearly haunted. And so because of this haunted apartment, I did some strange and some very intense, and how can I say it otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, in this apartment, you first realized that you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening. I mean, a lot of things were triggered in this apartment.
Yeah, right.
And now it's time to move out and to close
It's time to move on.
It's time, yeah.
Because the time is up here.
Right.
And we can clearly feel it. The time is up here.
Yes.
And the spirits which are here, dark spirits or spirit from the light, it doesn't matter, because there's without darkness there's no light, and without light there's no darkness. So this is why I'm going to do this. This is why I decided to do a farewell reading, because I love to say, no, let me correct this. I feel that it is important to say goodbye, even if I had also bad experiences or dense experiences by some dark entities. And but I also had good experiences, of course, from the light. So and just because I'm here to spread love anyways.
Yeah.
So this is I want to left the spirits, those spirits who are no longer stuck here, I hope, because I try to release them, and I try to help them so they can cross over, so they can leave this space, because I felt that they are really some of them were really stuck here, and I for a very very long time.
Yeah.
And maybe they come back now and to say thank you, or to say goodbye, or I don't know. And
So it's a goodbye without lots of judgment, but just yet looking back into the past, yes, but without lots of judgment in a negative way. Just
No
saying
judgment
thank
at all.
you,
Yeah.
saying goodbye, thanking for all the experiences, no matter if light or dark,
Yeah.
and for that to move on afterwards.
Right, because even if there were also dense energies, and even if I get bombarded by those energies, I had experiences, and from these experiences I learned a lot. But now, as I said before, I'm going to repeat myself because I said it before. Now the time is up, and I have to move on. There are there's a call. There are more of one call. There are callings, and I have to follow them. I have to help them, and I feel that, and I know this is my purpose, and I know this is my destiny, and so okay. We have to mention that we have a ghost tube and paratech running, and ghost tubes has be quiet.
Be quiet. Yeah, keyword learning. So please, dear spirits and dear peeps who are listening, this is not just about you and me.
Yeah.
This is, I think, a big inspiration for people to see how can I say goodbye to something that lasted very long.
Yeah.
No matter if good or bad. And to move on. I think this is also not a very personal thing, but also for you who is listening now, an inspiration, because maybe you're also in the middle of a goodbye. Yeah, right. No matter for what. This could be a lot, but this could also be an inspiration, I think. Yeah, and I felt two nights ago I had kind of like a sleep paralysis thing, and which I hadn't for a long time. Yeah. And I feel that some spirits don't want me to move on. In this moment, I don't know why, if they have I don't want to call it bad intentions, or let us say not good intentions, or if they say, oh, don't go, please don't go, because I know that some of them really felt understood after this long time they were here. And so I don't know yet, but I know that I will learn it in some ways. I don't know. So, and I shuffled those cards, the star cards, and I shuffled a very long time. Maybe you heard it, and we have the cosmic card. And it says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And this fits perfectly to what I mentioned before. This is my destiny. Yeah. I'm a cosmic duckling. Yes. And of course I have a cosmic heart. So, and oh peeps, when you look at my hands, please don't I'm going to move out, so I have a lot to do, a lot of packing, so my hands are really bad. Okay, so this is my devotion to the spirits and to the living and to the death as well. So to bring both together in a way, so that the living can understood the death, and the death can understand, or the spirits can understood the living, because sometimes also, of course, the death or the spirits, of course, they can't forget who they were and where they are, and forget to move on, maybe. So, and this is the thing which I try to bring together in a way that, with the help of my guardian spirits, I try to bring it closer to you, my peeps. The realms, the spiritual realms, the earthly, how can I say it?
the earthly circumstances, maybe. And so in I hope it brings love and peace and light. I'm here to bring love, I'm here to bring light, and I'm here to bring kind of understanding for each other, because we are sharing the same planet just for a I don't know, for a time, for some decades. And there's a need to share this time properly. And it is so important to communicate with an open heart, to communicate with an open mind, to communicate with an open spirit, because we are all, even if we have this vessel, we are living here on this earth with our vessels, but without spirit, the vessels are nothing. So we reincarnate to this earth with a spirit. So, and every spirit has a purpose. You know it or you don't know it. Maybe you never will learn it, and you ask yourself, why am I here? And this is why I'm saying you have to listen. You have to aware what's going on around you. You have to train your awareness about what's going on around you, what's going on especially within you, so you can recognize some things.
And what is really interesting is, while you were saying all of that, Paratech was running.
Mm-hmm.
And Paratech just said virtue. Just when you said about what is your purpose, what are you trying to do, spreading love and so on, Paratech said virtue, like the goodness, the morality of all the things that you do, which is confirming what you're doing is a real virtue. And it also said determined. So I think Spirit feels how determined you are, how important this is to you. And maybe because I think the parallels are very interesting to see what the peeps out there are doing right now, in the sense of saying goodbye to something.
Yeah.
Maybe you peeps, you're also saying goodbye to something, and you're determined of finding your purpose, your living prayer.
Yeah.
And this is quite interesting. The Paratech is just confirming all of that. And also said, when you said communication, Paratech said negotiate. So it's important to just go into the communication, be with one another.
We have a canary spirit, a volunteer.
Communication.
Communication. This fits perfectly, because it says sing your own song.
Your living prayer.
My living prayer. But as you said before, as you said now, it's not only my living prayer. Every one of you have hopefully a living prayer. So this is why I said you have to listen, you have to sharp your awareness, sharp your consciousness within. So just with this awareness, you're hopefully able to sharp your consciousness, to write the lyrics of your own song, which is then hopefully going to be your prayer, your mantra,
which you can then sing,
which you can then sing. And when you look at this canary, it sings.
It has a crown on top of its head, I know who I am, I found my purpose, and I will say it out loud. I won't keep it quiet. I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah.
And this is beautiful.
But I can give you the ghost tube too, because I can
Oh, yes. Yes.
look at it regularly, so you can catch it up.
Yeah, I'm watching Parenting and Ghost too.
So and now I'm going to shuffle the ancestors and angel cards. So because I want to see what we have in store, coming from the ancestors, coming from the angels. But when you have, when Paratech or Ghost Tube is saying something, you can of course mention it.
Just when you spread out your hands into the direction of these cards, it just said mom.
Oh.
I don't know if somebody's mom spirit is trying to, as an ancestor, trying to communicate something, because it also says share. Sharing some wisdom comes from mom. I don't know who mom is in this case.
Okay.
Let's see. Now it says theater.
Theater?
Theater.
Okay. But this is not a theater.
Yeah.
Oh, we have some theaters in our chat. Yeah, right. We have also some stage things going on.
Yes, but theater could also be more in the sense of communicating the history of
like in a musical.
Like in a musical, sharing the wisdom with other people.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the spirit is calling you to sing a little bit, like in the stage videos.
Now it says grab. Grab a card.
Let me shuffle.
Spirit is cannot wait.
Let me shuffle.
People just look. It's crazy. It just says grab.
I'm going to grab.
Upside down, but it says grab.
I'm going to grab. Don't worry. Don't stress. Everything is going to be alright. There's no hurry now. Because we love to do it properly, right?
Yes.
There's no need. Right. Yeah, it must feel right. Oh, my hands are looking so bad. But when the moving theater
it's really a theater now.
Finds an end, then everything is going to be fine again.
Yes.
And then we can hopefully do more things.
Ghost Tube is quite quiet. Doesn't say anything. Maybe it's waiting.
At the beginning, Ghost Tube was chatty at the beginning. Okay. We have the trader here. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah, my peeps. I have to put it this way because today I have a little small area here. So, and this fits perfectly too because it is just repeating itself, I would say, because I'm going to move out here, and this is kind of a trader also, a trading.
Yeah.
And I, of course, in the moment I'm a trader in some kind.
Yeah.
And we did some of the things I had here at home. Normally I don't say that, but I did some donations, and normally I wouldn't say that, but I think it is important to say that when you don't need much to find yourself within. So when you are in your spiritual awakening, or you had your spiritual awakening, you will recognize this change also. You recognize that material things are not important anymore.
Essentially,
Yeah, it's not essential. It is important to eat healthy food. It is important to communicate. It is important to meditate. It is important to find yourself within, to calm down and to spread love, to spread light. And every material thing is some things, of course, are helpful. I give you that when you are now going to strike. I give you that.
Yeah.
But material things are not important.
Sometimes even just a distraction.
Right. And when you have a clear home and you have, when I now say structure, I don't mean that you have to be really clean. Clean home, yes, but in your way.
Yes.
And when it's clean for you, when you have your own structure, even if it seems chaotic for others, but it's your it's yours.
Totally get what you mean.
Right, and then it's totally okay. So because it's yours, so when you have your own structure, you don't need much. And when you're at the beginning of this spiritual awakening, you will also recognize that you feel that you need crystals or healing stones. And of course this is good, and this can help you. And when you do your research for what you need, which stone you need, then it will hopefully help you with your intentions you set before. And even the stones, you will recognize at some point that even the stones, you don't need them that much.
It's just an addition.
It's an addition, but when you recognize that you don't need them anymore, please release them.
Yes.
Give them back to the earth, because it comes from earth, and I have goosebumps. It comes from earth, and rest. Let them rest in peace. Because when you see those ones, I will release them to. These are the last ones.
Yeah.
And these are here because of this reading now. And tomorrow I'm going to release them as well.
Yes.
So I will give them back to the earth so they can just find their peace. And don't forget to thank them for their service. Thank them for their service. And then smile and just go.
Because they do so much for you.
Yeah.
They absorb so many energies, and they give you energy. They're all time working. And when the day has come to say goodbye, this is a really good goodbye reading also for the stones.
Also for the stones.
Then it's good to just release them from their purpose and just leave them.
Yeah, because you say goodbye.
Yes.
So bye for the good, right?
And one thing I like to mention is the Paratech is very chatty. Ghosttube isn't that much.
Okay.
And Paratech just said when you explain the material things topic, it just said simple.
Yeah. Stay simple.
Stay simple. You don't have to have much to gain, and it also said victory.
Mm-hmm.
To gain victory, you can stay simple and you can gain everything that you wish for.
The victory is, in my eyes, everyone has their own opinion, of course, but in my eyes personally, the victim is to find yourself.
You mean the victory?
What did I say?
Victim.
Oh no, the victory, of course. Sorry, my peeps. The victory, not the victim, the victory.
Yes.
The victory is to find yourself, your heart in peace.
Yes.
So, and this is the highest victory and the highest, I don't know, how can I say it properly? This is so satisfying to find yourself, to find what you really need. And what you will also recognize is that you have a strong sense for the truth. And even when you try to say something just because you don't want to hurt one other, because you know that the other person is maybe a little bit sensitive, and you try to say a wide lie just to calm them down, but you will recognize that even that it doesn't work anymore. You just talk the truth. You just chat the truth. You can't, there's no other way. And you will always also recognize that you change your reactions. You don't react that much to other people's reaction. When someone is saying something and you find yourself in the past arguing and telling stories about what your opinion is, you will let them stay. You will go away because you know your truth.
Yes.
And this will not bother you anymore. And this is why I say, to find yourself, to find your awareness, to find, wow.
You shuffled the astro cards.
Yeah.
And we have Gemini.
Of course we have Gemini.
Of course we have Gemini right after the Traitor.
Yeah.
Of course.
This is why I shuffled them, because the Traitor, we have Hermes.
Yeah.
It's always the Traitor and the Trickster as well. And when I talk about Traitor, I always, I can't help myself, but I always have to think about Gemini and Mercury. And this is why I need the confirmation if my thoughts in this case are really right, because even if I had to think about them, I need to confirm, yes, this is the truth. Now, in this case, it's the truth.
Spirit says yes.
The Spirit says yes. So, I'm the cosmic heart. I have to sing my song. I have to trade.
Exchange wisdom.
And checks, right. And and communicate. Gemini is a communicator.
And here, which is interesting for me, is we have with Gemini again the two sides of things.
Right.
Like one thing is ending, the other thing is starting.
Yeah.
Of course, Gemini has more than two faces. And many people say two faces, but Gemini has, I don't know how many. I cannot count that number if it's that high. But this is the two sides of things, and saying goodbye it always has a start and an ending.
Yeah.
And this is great symbolism for that.
Yeah, and just because I said there's no light without the darkness and there's no darkness without the light, I'm going to shuffle the shamanic deck, because this is mostly about the darkness. Some underworld energy. Because this is what you also learn while you are a trainee within your spiritual awakening. You have to learn about your own darkness. You have to learn about in where I have to. What's wrong?
GhostTube just said something for the first time.
Oh, okay.
It said, or it asked, "Are you okay?"
I'm okay.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, because
No, Spirit, this is just a confirmation card. This you don't have to worry.
And now
It's
Perfect says bless. Thank you.
It's just a confirmation card because you have to learn about your darkness. You have to learn about your dark sides because, of course, you can say, as I say also, I spread love, I spread light, but everyone, doesn't matter if you are a mentor, a healer, an alchemist, an astrologist, doesn't matter what you are. Every one of us has a dark side.
Yes.
No one has just the lights. No one is standing only in the light side,
Yeah.
under the light. And every one of us has a dark side. So you have to learn about your dark side. And this is why, and I come back to the point where I was always saying, you have to be aware of yourself within. This is the only way you can learn about yourself.
That's right.
The light and the darkness. You have to see in the darkness. You have to juggle in the darkness, but without hurting yourself, without hurting anyone other, and without being scared about that. Because when you are scared about the darkness, the entities, when you meet entities which have not good intentions, they will play with you.
Yeah.
They will mess you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to be strong enough to be the trader and the communicator also in the darkness. The trickster.
And Paratex said, excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you. It's important. You have to be the trickster and the traitor in the underworld. You have to. Because otherwise you can lose yourself only to the darkness. And this can bring you very, very, very much, very... we have a volunteer here again. I do that purposely because I'm waiting for a volunteer because I really do not want to put my thoughts into that. I really try to wait.
Shuffle until
and wait.
one card
And this
jumps.
is also a spiritual awakening thing, just to wait.
Yeah.
You know, at some point it will...
Time will tell.
Time will tell. And we have the shark. You can read it out because this one is yours.
Thank you. So let's first show it into the camera. A really beautiful card.
We have the shark. And that's not a bad thing when we have the shark. It's not bad, my peeps, okay? When we see this shark, of course, I think probably you will think, oh my God, the shark, it is dangerous and so on. But we talk about the underworld. And here, when we talk about the light and the underworld, of course, there's a darkness, a danger.
Juggling in the darkness, you said before.
Right.
The shark can come up
right.
to the surface of the waters
right.
and say, hello, I'm here. And it can also go into the underworld
right.
of the waters and can navigate itself
right.
in the darkest areas of
right.
the ocean.
It can see in the darkness, which I told.
Yeah, the light and the dark in both Gemini.
Yeah.
Two sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You were laughing at some point because of Paratech, I think.
Yeah, because just in the moment when you said shark, Paratech said guide.
Oh.
Maybe the shark is all of our guides when it's about moving into a new era, saying goodbye to something and then moving to a new era.
Right.
Maybe the shark is the perfect guide to do that. And the card says...
Because the shark is not scared about the darkness. And this I mentioned also. There's no place
to be scared in the darkness. You have to find your peace, your awareness, your soul within yourself. You have to know who you are.
Yes.
Otherwise, you have no chance in the darkness.
This reminds me of a very widespread fear, which I also have, which is the fear of the unknown. The fear of what happens next. I don't have control over it. And the shark, as you've described it, doesn't have that. Or it seems like the shark doesn't have the fear of the unknown, because the shark, as I said, navigates itself through the light and the dark.
Yeah.
Is fearless and has a drive to do something.
Which I said before, the drive, this is the song, it's the same. This is the prayer, the devotion, this is the drive also. It is the prayer in the light, but the drive in the darkness, so you put them both together. It's the same.
This is poetry.
This is the same.
This is beautiful.
You have to look, you have to really look from, not only from one side, but from different point of views. And then when we look at the light, as we said in the beginning, this is the devotion, this is sing your song, this is, and now we have the darkness, and they say drive. Right? And this is the same. It's the drive in the light and it's the drive in the darkness. It's both the same.
Right. Because when you found your own song, and when you're strong enough to sing your song no matter what, then you're also strong enough to share who you are, even if the times are tough, even when you're surrounded by the dark. When you are surrounded by shit.
Okay.
Sorry. Surrounded by peep. But you still, and Paratech now says insist. I copy that. And then you insist on sharing your song no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
You go on, you have to drive just like a shark. A shark also won't turn away when he sees something that looks dangerous. He thinks,
of course.
Sorry, I'm a shark. You do know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm singing my song now. I can eat you if I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, I think, a great thing we should all remind ourselves of.
Oh, you don't read it out, right?
Yes, I didn't read it out because we were talking about sharks. I can read it out what the card says. It says procrastination, superiority, ruthlessness, magnetism, charisma, credibility, efficiency, manipulation, coldness, and inscrutability.
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Which is like all the things we talked about now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
In other words.
Yeah, it is. It
Beautiful. So when we found ourselves in the middle of change, be like a shark.
Be like a shark. Maybe for some of you, it's your spirit animal.
Yeah.
Could also be. But in this case, this is a very good confirmation for what I mentioned before.
This is like, because all of us, we have spirit animals, a personal spirit animal. If you've found it yet or not, every one of us has a spirit animal. And sometimes when we feel like, okay, but now I need other help today, or for this issue, then we are asking for a spirit animal that has the right medicine. That's how we say it. And maybe today, just when the shark came up, Paratext said guide. Maybe for changes, for moving on, for saying goodbye to something, all the things that are like a 180 shift to something else. Maybe the shark holds the right medicine for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the animal you have to think about or connect with when you're in the middle of such a thing.
Or do some research in books, how they behave, how they act, and maybe you need that wisdom of the shark. So, but as I said before, it's just fits perfectly. So So let's move on to the coffee part.
Yeah.
It's just waiting here.
In a wine mug today.
Yeah. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay. Let me see first. so I can explain it to you. Yeah. The light is. I have to do some experiment here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is
Yeah, finding the right angle when the light is not.
Yeah, because of this moving out thing, everything is a little bit different. So I try my best. And do you see that here? This is the shark.
Oh, crazy.
Do you see the shark? This is the shark. And we have lots of ways. Do you see that? We have so many ways. So many ways. And we come from this bottom here. There's nothing else to do because this is why it's just closed up. You see that? There's nothing more to do here.
I cannot remember another reading where this was like this before.
Yeah, it wasn't.
This is crazy.
And from this time on, you see so many ways here. And the shark, even. And we have also light and the darkness. Oh, we have something like a we have something like a fin here. Do you see that too? It's in the light here. Do you see that properly now? I struggle a little bit too with the light here, but I think we can see it.
So we have the shark topic all the way.
Yeah. And you have these are the ways you have to go through in the darkness, in the light. Yeah. From the darkness in the light. But the light fits perfectly here because I can show you that from the darkness in the light. From the darkness in the light. From the darkness in the light.
Yeah, right.
This is this yeah.
I love the way how you look at this because when we have the bottom, which is like full black and closed up, like a past topic which is closed up.
Yeah.
And then we have the pathways up the cup, up the cup. And this could be also the potential of all the things that are waiting for you. All the light spots could be like a window to the future.
Yeah, and there's nothing to do. There are so many ways. There are so many ways. There's no way which is closed for you or for us. So it just says move on.
Paratex said wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. And then we have here
The saucer.
The saucer. And the saucer is just showing itself the same as the bottom here. It says the way is open, there's nothing more to do. Some light spots here. Sorry. But when you see at the ending of the, how can I say it? What's wrong?
I'm just holding myself back because I saw something.
Yeah.
But please continue what you like to say, and I will add it at the end of it.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to say because it's the same. It's the mirror of the bottom. We have light points here. We have to see here, and the light pods. I don't know if you can recognize it, but These are fins too.
You're right.
Right? These are the fins.
Shark energy.
In the darkness.
Yes.
Because when we just see the fins here, we just see the fin here, but not the shark itself, so it's in the darkness.
Or the fin as a symbol of moving
Yeah,
forward,
moving. And these, the cup here is telling about movement. It's all about movement here. Because this is why we have so many ways. It's all about movement. I'm so sorry that oh yes. It's all about movement. Do you see that? It's all about movement.
So I think Spirit is confirming today that no matter what for you or the peeps listening is ending, no matter what it is, it's good to move on.
Yeah.
Nothing you have to miss in the past. Nothing.
Right.
Just the happiness of looking forward.
Yeah, that's right. And before we come to the end now, we are now going to say goodbye. Would you like to add something?
Yeah, because it was crazy. I just realized something in the saucer, and in the moment I realized that I'm seeing it, Paratech confirmed it.
Okay.
In the exact same moment, which is crazy. May I have the saucers to show it into the camera?
Yeah.
This is just,
of course.
This is just amazing. I hope you can see it. Let's see. Oh, it's quite dark, sadly. But when we come closer, yeah, I think we can see it. Do you see this spot here?
Yeah.
There are some pathways where it even looks like roots.
Yeah.
Like, and now we can see it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
We can see it.
Now it's perfect.
Yeah.
We can see it's something like a root or pathways. And just in that moment, Partex said crack. Something is cracking open, maybe. This is like we have the fins there and we have something cracking open. It's like knocking on the door, going through something to crack it open and say, I'm going through that door now. And I think these roots could also be a symbol of another thing I said before, potential.
Right, you're right.
I just really like to say this because even Paratech confirmed
that's wonderful that you saw that. I was so concentrated to the fin here, of course, the shark can also crack up something.
It's a shark or even a root or something cracking open or something growing. Many things you can see in that.
Yeah. So, I want to say, dear spirits, just let us do some silence moment. Dear spirits, we are going to move out as you recognized. What's wrong, Jess?
Yeah.
You're holding your mouth again.
I'm so sorry.
You're in shock now. I can't continue when I see her like this.
I'm so sorry, but just in the moment when you started to say goodbye, Ghost Tube said, "Stay with me." And then Paratech said, "Anger." And then Ghost Ship said, I'm confused.
Oh.
This is like the spirits going crazy now.
Yeah,
realizing
but
something is ending.
Yeah, this is what I mentioned
is
before.
Crazy.
This is what I mentioned before. I recognized that some spirits behave like a little child and bring things, make some trouble a little bit. Kind of like, no, I won't do that. I will do this, so you have to stay here. I will do that. You have to stay here. You have to do that. And it kind of like little kids who are
in a fun park and don't want to go.
Yeah.
No, I want to stay longer.
Yeah.
No.
But now this is a need, dear spirits.
Yeah.
There is no need for anger.
No.
You have to move on also. So please use this moment as well for yourself to move on. But, dear spirits, I don't allow you to come with us, to come with me. Use this moment to move on, to carry on your way, because there is no need for you to stay here, dear spirits. There's no need to stay here. What you have?
Oh, I think it's nothing important. Party just had pizzas.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made some pizzas here. Maybe they will miss the pizza.
They will miss the pizza.
So let us start with the goodbye. Breathe in to the count of 3. And breathe out to the count of 4. Dear spirits, we are going to move out here, and we will say, for those ones who helped us, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
For those ones who bothered me intensely, thank you for your service too, because otherwise I can't learn that much about you. You gave me the answers. If I wanted or not, you gave me the answers. So I was able to learn. And dear spirits, don't forget who you were at some point. When you are a human spirit, don't forget who you were. You are a spirit. You are a spirit and you have spirit. This is why you are here. This is why you are traveling. But it is time for you now to move on. And I don't allow you to come with us, because there are other souls, there are other spirits who need help. Dear spirits, you helped me on my way, and I helped you. I hope I helped you in the way you needed. I did my best to help you, but I will repeat it again. You don't have to stuck here. I can feel for some of you, you felt understood for the very first time after a long time. You told me that in my meditations.
Community.
You showed, yes, it was a community. I know that because I saw them every time in my meditations. And I hand you over for those ones who want to move forward. For those ones who want to carry on their way, please come to this candle, to this one. Find the light. Find the light. And I lovingly call forth the ancestors and angels to help those spirits find their families, find their loved ones, find their way, find their place where they can rest in peace. They will catch you up on this portal. They're waiting for you for a long time. They miss you.
Paratex said, love.
They are waiting for you with love because they miss you. You were here for a long time, too much time. So they're there for you. They have open arms and they will help you to move on so that you feel the love you deserve. Dear spirits, when you decide to stay here, of course you can stay here, but I hope that you please don't bother the new members of the apartment. Please do not strange things. Maybe a family moves in here. Maybe there's a child moving in here. Please protect them. You also needed protection. You also needed understanding. You also were in need of hope and love and light. This is why you also were in need of love and laughter and friendly human beings. It is allowed to stay here. It is allowed to stay on earth, of course, as long as we live together in peace. Please be kind to the new family, to the new people who are going to move in here. But as I said before, I thank you. Even when you have bothered me intensely, very intensely, with so many strange things, but I see that as a lesson, as lessons, which I have to learn with, because in the past I hadn't that time to because of the earthly things. You have to work, you have to pay your bills, you have your family and so on, and so I had no chance to do those things. I was always a cosmic duckling. I was always a cosmic heart. I knew that. I was aware of that because of family things and life things. Before I had no chance to work in a way which I do now, and which I love to continue, and more intensely, hopefully. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry, my peeps. I had to interrupt because some strange things were going on here.
Yeah, very
because
strange.
There were noises, just like as if someone is talking with a through a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. At first there was a short jingle.
Yes, right. There
And
was
then-
a short jingle.
And then someone was talking, but it didn't get a word.
Yeah.
I didn't understand anything.
It was like a real voice phenomenon.
Yeah. Like we have almost midnight.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It's really quiet.
And suddenly out of nowhere.
And then the noises came
And
up.
then the voices.
Okay.
So we both heard it. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on here.
Okay, let us continue. Okay.
Let us continue.
Okay, my spirit peeps. We need to say goodbye. Even if you don't want it, we need to say goodbye here at this point. And let us split in peace and love and harmony. We learned from each other, from one another. I learned from you and you learned from me or from us.
Paratek said therapeutic.
Yeah, it was therapeutic for you and for me as well. I give you that, dear spirit. And so we need to move forward because, as I mentioned before, there are other spirits, there are other human beings, there are other entities in need of help.
Truth.
Yeah, I know. I mentioned at the beginning, you can't help yourself but speak the truth always. Even if you try to say something which I called white lie because you don't want to hurt someone other, but you can't. You just speak the truth. But without judgment. There's no judging here. So, dear spirits, I do not judge you. I know I said that much. I know I said that. You bothered me. You annoyed me. Really, you make me really bad times sometimes. But as I said before, I learned from that. And I thank you. I thank also for that experience. Otherwise, I think I wouldn't learn that in this short time period. Mm-hmm. Because I had the feeling as if there were a need for me to come to this apartment to build up everything for which I did not have the time in the past. Mm-hmm. So everything was, how can I say it, compressed. In this time period.
Yeah.
There were a really, really, really strong need, especially for this apartment, but in general, there were a really strong need to build up this knowledge.
Skills.
Yeah, and so this is why I said I know what my purpose is. I know what my destiny is. I know what my devotion is.
Paratek said range. You found your whole range of the stuff you can and could in the future do.
Yeah.
I would even say it's the first two cards, like finding what is your living prayer.
Yeah.
What is it that you like to live and pray for? What is your own song?
Yeah.
And now, as with a Gemini energy, do it.
Yeah.
Just sing your song. Be as fierce as a shark.
Mm-hmm.
Just as we are now, we are continuing no matter what you're doing here, Spirit.
Yeah.
So first the charger went off.
Yeah.
And then some crazy noises. And yeah.
And the charger was full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suddenly
it was full, and all of a sudden,
low battery.
Yeah, low battery.
What?
Yeah, but these are the things we learn from spirits.
Yeah.
These are the things we learn from it. So I learned from you, you learned from me. And dear spirits, you have now the chance in this moment, because I'm not going to burn a candle again in this apartment. Please go to the light. You can also, of course, I said before, you come to this light, but you can also choose one of these ones. Feel free. What you feel the most, choose your light and find your peace. I will pray for you. It doesn't matter which religion you have, or if you not have any religion, it doesn't matter.
Just about moving on.
Just move on and find your peace.
The first name popped up. Paratext says Dylan.
Dylan.
And right after that, Ghost Tube said, I'm weak.
Oh.
Like he's trying to say, I don't have enough energy to go to the light.
You have the energy, trust me. Just see the light there, even if it is just a tiny dot for you. Look in this tiny dot and just surrender. And I call upon all the spirits, all the guardian spirits from the highest light, all the angels, Archangel Michael, everyone who is available and holds the right medicine. And I call upon all the ancestors from the spirits, of course also the ancestors from Dylan. Please catch them up and bring them to the light. Show yourself so they can find the way to you, your loved ones. And I will do some harmonic sound just for them to find. You can also go with the sound. There's the sound near the candle. Find the light. You are strong enough, believe me, to find the light, to find the loved ones. They will catch you up.
Float.
Yeah. Surrender and float. Like as if you're in the ocean. Just surrender. Trust the shark. It will not hurt you. The shark will help you. The shark is not bad. And the trickster, the tricky trickster, will also help you to make for you the little dot a big light, so you can go through this portal. Okay, I think this is it.
Paratext said porch, which is something like portal, gateway, something like that. And Ghost Tube now said change.
Yeah, everything will change for you. But as I can just repeat that, please, dear spirits, be gentle, be kind, and be protective to the others, so they protect you. We can live along to one another. It's possible with love and laughter. When the human beings are laughing, laugh with them. Or when they are crying or are scared, make them laugh. But I feel silence. Most of them are gone. I feel that. It's silent. Yeah, they cross over. Yeah, I felt this when I did the singing bowl, and suddenly there were nothing.
Even the camera is out of focus now.
Yeah. Yeah, there were nothing. Okay.
Ghost Chip is also silent now.
Okay, now we have. Yeah, my peeps, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we can learn from one another, even from spirits. Oh,
I think I'm crying now.
and I have goosebumps. See that? And I have some marks from the moving,
from the packing and stuff.
Yeah.
It just said across, and 1 minute after that, celebration. It's so crazy.
Yeah, but this is
So crazy.
what I mentioned before is exactly that. We learn from one another. You do not learn just from human beings. You also learn from spirit, because your vessel is carrying your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So you communicate on a really different level. Yeah. I'm not going to say what I see now. I will let your own intentions and own imagination run free. And unfortunately, the rose leaves, I do not have any rose leaves here.
Oh no.
I packaged them up.
Let's sprinkle them. Sprinkle.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Good news. I found the rose leaves because I thought I packaged them up, but this was the one who
You didn't close it.
Yeah, because of this reading.
Yeah.
And so I had this moment right now.
Yay.
So let us spread some love here. Let us spread some love here.
Some love. Oh, that's beautiful. And the camera is again out of focus. Ah, there it is again.
Let us spread some love here. So, yeah, my peeps, this. Oh, that was me.
Yeah, because we also placed the cat ball there.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, my peeps. My human peeps, my cosmic peeps. I hope I was able to help you too, and to bring you some clarity and this is the last reading here in this apartment, and I hopefully move on with you in the new home, and then hopefully I have so many ideas and so many ways. There's so many things I want to do with you and for you. So I hope you stay with your cosmic peep, and we can figuring out what.
What?
I hope we can figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it
Sorry.
out. It's late.
It's very late and I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed now.
Yeah. It's crazy because Paratech said 2 words ago, sleep.
Yeah.
2 words ago.
Yeah.
That's no joke. It really.
I believe you because I thought that
2 words ago.
thought-
Sorry, people. It's upside down every time I show it to you, but it said sleep, and then it said chivalrous, and then it said disappear. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So my peeps, as always, let's move forward in the new home and let's see what the spirit realm and the human realm and all the realms has in store for us. So I will continue anyways for you. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is my purpose, it's my destiny, it's my song.
You're a living prayer.
But this song is just for you, for us.
Yeah.
Because really I have so much things in my brain which I love to combine for you, and this is what is for me very exciting, to combine astrology, ethics, poetry, philosophy, ghost, it's kind of ghost hunting thing.
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Sometimes it is really, and speak to the ancestors, connect to Mother Gaia, connect to the realms, connect to the underworld, to connect to the light, connect to be between the realms, so I can transport you to the messages. And this is for me very exciting. And when you saw the last videos or any video from me, you know that it is really exciting for me because I'm always getting goosebumps then, because I love it. I just love to do that work for you. And I have so much hope and fun to continue for you in the new home, because there were then more opportunities, more things to do. And maybe we then going to sing,
Yes.
to act. Maybe we combine something. I don't know. I don't want to call it a.
In one video, we will combine everything.
Yeah.
Music, poetry, astrology, ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Everything. And now, why I was laughing, because Paratech at the beginning of this session, it said when you started explaining
theater.
what you're doing. No, not just theater. It also said determined. When you explain the things you like to do, it said determined. And now you again explained what you're up to do, and it again said determined. It's crazy. They
Crossed over.
Yes.
And are still watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So because maybe I think it's quite logical to say that some crossed over and some were stuck, or not stuck in a.
They decided to stay here,
they
maybe.
decided to stay here. It must not always be stuck in a negative sense,
Mhm.
but I think when you're in an old building, and this is an old building, or even the ground itself, I don't know what it is exactly, but some ghosts or the remembrance of a ghost, I don't know if this is the right term, stays there somehow.
Yeah, because it's about the land here.
Yeah.
I think it's the land here. And some of them they won't go,
Yeah.
because I had this experience in my meditations. Most of them are gone
Yeah.
very early as I moved in here, but some of them are still here. They won't go, and we have to respect that. But as I mentioned before, when the spirits respect the human beings, and the human beings are in respect of the spirits, then we can live along with each other. Because as we are here as human beings with our vessel, we have to be aware of the fact that we will at some time go from this earth as well.
Yes.
But our spirit won't, so we stay here as spirits. Maybe relation, yeah, we don't have to forget that. We are also spirits.
Right.
This is what I mentioned at the beginning. We are just spirits in vessels. We are living here in vessels. Okay. My peeps, we have some work to do.
We've got some work to do.
We have some work to do. That was me again, because I catched the...
Blink, blink. And Baratek again said, victory.
Yeah.
We had it in the reading, victory.
Yeah.
How you get there. And now it said victory, like one of the final words.
Yeah,
Victory.
when you look at this reading today, we started at some point and we did a circle.
Right.
It was, at the beginning, it was kind of heavy. It felt heavy, but and I'm tired as well. Maybe you heard that in my voice, but
6 minutes to midnight.
but in the beginning it was a little bit heavy, and then it changed the course.
Yeah.
And then the circle closed up again at the same time point where we started.
Even Ghost Tip is quiet again, just as in the beginning.
Yeah.
Paratek is again.
We closed the circle now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
We did our work.
And I think Paratek is reminding us that we are burying our crystals tomorrow, because it just said quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will do that. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind.
So now I'm going to finish the reading with this little chime here, with the sound of this little chime. I thank all the spirits and all the guardian angels and all the guidance from the guardian spirits who helped us today to communicate with the spirits, to communicate in love and freedom and calmness and kindness. And we thank you for protection. We thank you for your service. We love you. We appreciate you. And to all the spirits who want to cross over now, I hand you over from this now on, because I'm going to move out. I hand you over from this now on to all the guardian spirits and angels from the highest light, in order for you to find the place where you belong, to find the place where you can rest eternally. I love you, to all the spirits, to all the human beings, to all my cosmic ducklings. Doesn't matter if you're a spirit or a human being or an animal, or doesn't matter. I love you, and I send you light, and love for eternity. That was me again. Bye bye, my peeps. Thank you, Jess, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Has Paratic something to say, at least, before we close up?
The last word was urban.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quite quiet now.
Yeah. Bye bye, my cosmic peeps from all the realms.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off. Thank you for flying with the cosmic duckling.